Hey guys, so today is Friday and I was going to film in my backyard, but I was being attacked by bees, and I think they are attracted to the mousse in my hair right now, so I had to move to the front yard where there seems to be less of them. Okay, so I've had kind of an eventful week, I guess, kind of, sort of. Probably not that eventful for the average person, but for me it was. I had an eye appointment yesterday, and I found out that I need glasses. And I'm really not looking forward to having to get them. The doctor did say that it was kind of like a really, really low prescription, so almost like I could do without them, but he said it's probably best that I wear them because, especially like at night and stuff like that, because that's when my vision gets kind of bad. So yeah, I get to go glasses shopping either later today or tomorrow or something like that. What else has happened? I've started really trying to do my Pilates tape that I have like every day, and it's hurting so much. Like right now, my arms, my legs, like my abs are all killing. And it's sad because it's only a 30-minute tape, and the tape is actually called Pilates for Wimps, and yet somehow it's the hardest thing I've ever done. So that's been fun. Also, I have had a cold for the past week, or it's pretty much gone now, but it was over a week ago, I guess, that it started, which is why I didn't do my video on Friday. I was really, really sick, but I was able to get over it pretty quickly. Normally colds stick around for me for a few weeks, but after about a week I found that I was pretty much back to normal. So I'm really happy about that. I was kind of dreading feeling sick for months on end because of it. Oh, another thing that happened, my mom went to New York State for the day, because it's about an hour from us, I guess it was last Friday, and on the way back, she hit a raccoon, and this raccoon somehow dented the car. Like, there's a 3-foot wide, like, dent in the car, and the front light came out, and so now we've been without our car for a week, because it's in the shop getting fixed, but we were all like, how big was that? Are you sure it wasn't like a bear? Because it was huge, it was crazy. But I felt bad for the raccoon. My mom said that she almost cried. And on this trip, she brought me back this skirt from, I can't remember, Charlotte Russe or Forever 21 or something like that. And the skirt, I went to put it on, and it still has a little, like, you know those security, they're like these clip things that clip onto the clothing, and they normally take them off when you leave. Well, this thing is still on my skirt, and I can't get it off. So now I don't know what I'm going to do, because there's this big, huge, like this big, beige, ugly clip thing on my skirt, and so now I'm sad, and I'm not going to drive all the way back to New York just to get them to take it off. So I think I'm going to go to a store here and beg them to help me. Yeah, so I guess my week wasn't all that interesting. Kind of thought it was, but anyway, I'll answer you guys' questions. Gwen, you asked us if we take naps during the day, and I don't really take naps during the day because, like the other girl said, I definitely feel pretty gross if I do when I wake up. Leah explained it pretty well, because I definitely think that it's like kind of like a hangover feeling. I get nauseous and I just feel like sick, kind of like I'm catching a cold or something, like the beginning stages of that. But yeah, so I definitely try to avoid naps as much as I can. Leah, you asked us about things we've said because of brain fog and stuff like that. Oh great, now there's someone mowing their lawn right beside me. As far as brain fog goes, I thought about this for a while, and I was trying to think of some weird things that I had said, and I couldn't think of any. I mean, when I have brain fog, I'm normally just kind of out of it, and so, I don't know, it just kind of seems like I'm tired, I guess. But then I remember this time where I was with my friend Mandi, and we were talking about our mom's maiden names, and I had said, I just realized I don't know what my dad's maiden name is. And she just kind of looked at me, and I was like, what? And she was like, your dad's maiden name. And I literally didn't get it. I was like, yeah, I don't know what it is. And she was like, oh my god, Shannon, your dad doesn't have a maiden name. So that was pretty funny. Kylie, you asked us about if we get dark circles under our eyes, and I sometimes do, but they're not normally so bad, so I don't really have to do anything to cover them up except just put my normal foundation powder stuff on. And I like Physicians Formula finishing powder. That's kind of what I use. I don't really use a foundation like all the time. I just use powder because I find foundations just make you look kind of plastic and weird. So yeah, that's what I use. Okay, so Mandi's over today, and we are going to ask her some questions regarding what it's like to have a friend with POTS. Now I have to think of the question.
Ask away.
Okay. What would you say is the worst thing about having someone in your life with POTS?
I would say the worst thing is watching them be sick. Because
then you have to film them and make videos about how sick they are.
That's one thing.
What are you doing? I'm seeing and capturing the moment. So everyone can see.
I don't want everyone to see. That's the whole point.
Why not?
Because, Meta.
Because what?
Meta, what do you think?
This is just the life of Shan. See how she lies down?
Shut up.
She's feeling very ill. Poor girl.
Meta!
Look at that face. She's in so much pain as the earring sticks to my bed. Let's watch as she struggles.
Man, get the freak out of my life.
She's just so sad. Does she need help? Oh, she does. Okay. What?
What are you pulling it over?
I'm trying to pull it up with you, so sit up.
No, I wasn't planning on sitting up. That won't be there.
She's just very ill right now.
Makes me dizzy. Ow. You're hurting me. Minna, this really isn't that interesting.
I find it to be quite interesting. I'm going to show everyone on Live Journal what a poor sick girl you are. Poor sick girl. Poor sick girl.
But no, seriously, it's hard watching someone when they actually are having like a bad time, maybe like a bad few hours or something, and watching them be there because you know that they're feeling really bad and there's nothing you can do to help them, and you don't want to leave them because you know that that won't help at all, but also you know that you being there doesn't help either, so you just feel really helpless and you wish that you could help them but you can't.
And what is the best thing about having someone with POTS in your life?
The best thing is that it teaches you to be grateful for what you have, and it makes you realize that the little troubles you have in your life maybe aren't as big as you think they are, especially when you're going through high school and things like that, and you think that maybe because you had like a small argument with a friend or because some boy was mean to you or something that it's the end of the world, but then you realize that there are people out there that have it way worse than you, and you should be lucky for what you have.
That's nice. And okay, I talked about this earlier in my video, but one of the questions that we were asked was, what's something that you said that was like really ridiculous because of like brain fog because of POTS. And I said something that I said when I was with you. Do you think you know what it would be? It's from a long time ago.
I was thinking maybe it was when you asked what your dad
That's what it was. Would you like to retell the story?
Sure. One time we were talking about what our mom's maiden names were, and then Sharon just thought to herself, she was really quiet for a second and was like, I wonder what my dad's maiden name is. And I just looked at her, and she looked at me and just gave me this little smile, and I was like, Shannon. And she's just like, oh, right. So I'd say that one is the most memorable.
Okay, thank you for being a guest on our channel.
Okay, bye.
Bye.